Okay, very good morning to you all. So today we are going to learn about the living things, characteristics of living things, all that things. Okay. So I'm going to present you a slide.
Do we need to write a lot?
What? Uh,
Need to write a lot?
Actually, your voice is also breaking. Is it same about mine? Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, okay, fine.
Ma'am, do we need to write a lot?
What?
Do we need to write a lot?
No, 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 no. So I'm going to share something. Wait, please wait for a minute. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Please wait for a minute. അതെ ഇത് ബാക്ക് പ്രസന്റ് ചെയ്ത് ഇത് ലാസ്റ്റ് ആണ് എന്നിട്ട് ഫസ്റ്റ് എങ്ങനെ എടുക്കുക ഓക്കെ നമ്മൾ എവിടെ നിൽക്കണ്ടേ ഇനി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ബാക്കപ്പ് പോയാൽ മതി നീക്കാറില്ലേ ഓക്കെ ആ അത് നീക്കാൻ ഇവിടെ ഞെക്കിയാ മതി അല്ലേ ചെയ്താൽ മതി ആ മനസ്സിലായി ഇത് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ബാക്ക് പോകണമെങ്കിലോ ആ ഓക്കെ 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 Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, it is stuck. Okay, I think it is stuck, but it is working. Okay. So first, it is about the characteristics of living things. Okay. Do you know who is this?
An AI robot.
Anybody?
An AI robot.
Yes. Do you know
I think
name?
I've seen it before.
It's
I think I've seen it before.
It looks like a human.
yes, it's look like a woman. Its name is Sophia.
A
So
robot.
it's a robot. So next, do you know who is this?
A real lady.
It's a Ladi. Sorry. So, what is the difference between these two laddies?
One is not a living thing, one is a living thing.
Very good. One is not a living thing, and other one is a living thing. How can you differentiate? What are the differences between these two? The physical appearance is similar, like. So then, what is the differences between these ladies? Saki,
The robot can't breathe.
yes, robot can't breathe. Next,
It can't eat or
it,
drink.
okay. Saki, yesterday you were very active, but today you're not talking anything. You're not answering to my questions. What happened? Minna Mariam, what is the difference between these? What is the difference between these two ladies?
One is an AI robot and one is a real human.
Okay. So you know there are some differences between these two ladies, right? So there
Yes.
are okay. So there are some characteristics that make them different. Okay. We are going to learn about that. Before going to that in detail, you have an activity. What do you see here? You can see
A
some
bird, a sun, a rock,
peacock
a
table.
bird, a sunflower, lion, cake, cat, football, apple, phone, and tree.
Very good.
Okay.
So you can see
Cat.
so many things, so many images here, na? So it is your activity. For this, you have to need the notebook. Okay. You have to divide it into living things and non-living things. Okay.
Which is living thing and not living thing.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to
Got it.
write the names of the things.
We have to write it in notebook.
Yes, in your notebook, write the heading living thing, and below that write the names of the living things, and other heading will be non-living things, and below that you have to write which are the non-living things here.
Ma'am, let me just get my Hindi notebook.
What?
Can we write as Ma'am, let me just get my notebook.
Okay, okay, you can go come first. Okay. Fatima, what did you say?
Can we write as the table?
Yes, yes, you can.
Done, ma'am. I wrote the heading.
Okay, very good. Is everyone completed? Can you show that to me, Saki?
Okay, I'm not done.
What did you write here? Living, not
Write what?
you have to write the names of living things and non-living things separately. In this picture, you have to categorize it into living things and non-living things.
can I going to take my ruler?
Yes, yes. Is it completed?
Done, ma'am.
Okay, Zaki, is it over? Completed? Where is Fatima? Minna Mariam, what about you?
Yes.
Is it completed?
I'm
I
about.
come.
Okay. Okay. Actually, I can't see the names there. Did you write it? What did you write there? Saki, can you read out it?
Living things and non-living things. I wrote the heading.
Okay.
What can I write that bird? The first picture, the bird. What's its
Just
name?
write as a bad. It's okay.
Okay.
I think it's a sparrow. You can write it
Now
as
what
that.
about that flower in the water?
What?
The sun is not a living thing, right? Why did you put in eyes and nose and mouth?
It's in a cartoon picture, no?
Ma'am, can I
People will
read it?
get confused. Kids
Ma'am,
will
I'm done.
get he'll think the sun is a living
Okay,
thing.
1 second.
Okay,
Those
Ayan.
flowers are living things, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ma'am,
What is
can
the
I read
what
it?
what is the name of that flower? Saki,
Pad. Lily pad.
you don't know.
It's lily pad. Lily
Okay.
pad.
Lily. Okay.
Ma'am, I just wrote lily.
I think it's lotus.
Lotus.
Lily is
It's a
white.
lily pad. It's a lily pad.
Lily is the white color, right?
Wait
Yeah.
one
It
second.
is a
Let me.
lily pad. Lily pad. You know, it becomes pink when it's in water.
No, lily pad is the green thing next to it.
Oh, okay.
Finish,
Okay,
ma'am.
finished. Okay, let's move to the next.
I'm not done, ma'am.
Make it fast.
Done, ma'am.
Ma'am, that flower is a lotus.
What?
The flower is a lotus.
Yes, that flower is a lotus. Lily is actually white in color.
Ma'am, what's the picture after the lion?
It's a cake.
Okay.
Next one is a cat. Next one is a ball. Next is a girl or boy. I don't know. Next is a mobile phone. Next is a tree. Okay, is it Saki? Make it fast. Shalfa, is it completed? You completed?
Yeah,
Okay, Zaki, make it first.
ma'am, done.
Okay, Hadi Mohammed, good.
Ma'am.
Done? So this is the answer. Can you please check your answers with this?
Where
Correct?
is the girl?
Yeah.
The girl is missing.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
where's
the
the
What?
where's the
why is the
human?
girl missing?
Where is the boy?
Why is a ball is a
Where is
non-living
the
thing,
boy?
right?
No,
Girl.
Girl,
it's
Boy.
human.
I'm sorry,
girl.
girl is not there. I'm sorry, it's my mistake. Okay, girl is also in the side living things. Okay,
Okay.
Yes. Finish, ma'am.
Then ma'am.
so these are the characteristics of living organisms. Can you read out one by one?
Nutrition, growth,
Growth,
movement,
Nutrition, growth,
sensitivity,
excretion,
nutrition,
reproduction, respiration.
production,
production,
respiration.
respiration.
Okay, is there any word familiar to you?
Nutrition,
Respiration and growth,
growth,
movement.
movement, sensitivity,
Okay,
reproduction.
okay, fine. So you can see one by one. What about nutrition? Nutrition means, come on, what is nutrition? Taking in food. We are taking in food, and that food gives us energy to work. That process is called nutrition. Okay, fine. You can see the pictures of different ways of nutrition in animals, birds, and humans. Okay, where is Mina Mariam? Where did she left? Okay, fine. So in your textbook, I think in your textbook it is right as just intake of food. That is enough for you. So nutrition means intake of food. So that, but there are some differences in plants and animals. Okay, that's animals or human beings and birds take food. Normally they take in food through their mouth, and it is get into our digestive system, and it get absorbed by our blood and everything, and we get energy from that food. That is a process in or animals, birds and other organisms. But it's not the case of a plant, right? Is it similar in plants?
No,
Do plants have
No.
mouth to take in food?
no.
No.
Then
No.
how did they take food?
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. Can you explain? Can you tell through which part of the body of the plant it takes their food? What are the things that they take into their body and like that? Do you have any idea about that?
Stem, they take food in stem,
What?
The leaves.
stem.
Actually, your voice is breaking. Uh, it's not. Yesterday it was very clear, but today I can hear your voice clearly. Iron leaves, stem. Ah, very good. So stem is not there. Actually, root is there. No, let's go on to it. This is a type of plant nutrition. Here, look here. Sunlight. Sunlight is we take. What are the? Do you have your breakfast?
No.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Um,
Yes.
Yesterday I told you do not come to the class without taking your food. Okay. So what did you eat today morning, Saki? Saki,
What,
what did you
ma'am?
what did you eat today morning? What?
I had nothing. But I did drink some lemon juice.
Okay, fine. What about Ayan?
I ate parota.
Okay, me too.
I
What?
love parota.
Oh.
It was a shame there's no chicken.
Do your mother prepare?
I like it with beef.
Uh, that's a nice combination, and almost all Malayalis like that combination. I think. Do you get it there in Turkey?
No, we don't.
No. Then do your
These
mother cook?
people cannot handle spice.
Okay.
I like spice a lot.
Me
Okay.
too.
Okay. I think almost all Indians like spicy foods. Okay. Oh, at the starting there were six or seven. Now it's only four. Where are the other? Is it that much boring? My class. Everyone is left. Okay. So here we eat parota, idli, dosha, rice, curry, spices, everything. But the plants take in sunlight, water, minerals, carbon dioxide, and like that. And they prepare their own food inside their body. In which part of the plant the food is prepared? Which part of the plant is the kitchen of the leaf? Sorry, kitchen of the plant. I'm sorry, I said the answer. Which part of the plant is the kitchen?
Stem.
Leaf.
No.
It's leaf, right?
Yes, it's leaf. Leaf is the kitchen of the plant. Plants prepare food in their leaves with the help of sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water and minerals that they absorb from the root. Okay, so this much is about the plant nutrition. Is it clear? Do you have any doubt about the nutrition part, about the animal nutrition, plant nutrition, etc.?
No.
So, is there any other type of nutrition in any other organisms? Do you have any idea about that? Have you heard about bacteria?
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
that living organism?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how did they
Yes.
eat food? How did they get food? Do you have any idea?
Do they eat?
No. So actually, it has an it attached to the food at organism and it engulf it into its body and digests directly inside its body. Okay, it can develop two arms through its side. It engulf the prey into their body and digested it. Okay, and there are so many other organisms that have different nutrition methods, but this much is enough for you. Okay, so next one is growth. So here you can see the growth of human beings and plants. Is there any difference between these two growth? Is there any
Uh,
difference? Do you have do you
Humans, over time, they become stronger, then they
oh,
go become weaker.
okay. But what about the plants? It also get bigger, but it takes more time than humans, like right?
Yeah.
Mm. Any other differences?
The humans grow slowly and the plants grow faster.
Okay, that's a correct one. Other any other guesses?
They can regrow their parts.
What they can
Their
regrow the yes,
parts.
it's actually it's their reproductive method. Okay, so that's good. Next is I will explain it. What are the differences? How do we grow? We grow. All our parts grow similarly, right?
Yeah.
When we grow, your hands grow, your legs grow, your eyes grow, your face grow, your head grow, your body grow. It's become, it is in a limited, and it is in a consistent way we are growing. But what about the plants? It's tips of growing, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is elongating. Just the changes in plants is its tip. It elongated, and the girth is also increased. That's the way of plants. And the plants. What about? Do you think if our tips are growing, you have your nose tip is growing? Is it fine to how I would be like that? Just think that Saki's nose is just growing and growing, and all other parts are in this same size, and the nose is just growing. It would be very ugly to see, right?
Yeah.
So that's the difference in the growth of plants and animals. Plants grow in a consistent way. Okay, each part has its own limitation to grow. Is it our hands grow more than longer than our whole body? No,
No.
right? So that's a difference. And another difference is after attaining maturity, the humans and other organisms stop growing. Okay, their parents are growing like you. Maybe some get fatter, fatter.
No.
That's depend upon their food habits, their lifestyle, and like that. If they grow like you, no, because last year maybe most of the dresses you wear last year you can wear it in this year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not the case of plants. Plants grow throughout their life. Okay, till they death, they grow and grow continuously. They grow, but we stop growing at after attaining a maturity, or after attaining a particular age. We stopped growing, right? That's the other difference. Okay, fine, this much clear. So this is the difference between growth of plants and animals. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, sometimes your voice is breaking. I can't hear some. Next is about excretion. What is excretion?
I don't know.
Waste product.
Do you pro- do you produce any waste materials in our body?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have some waste materials from our food, and from the water we drink and everything. We have some waste materials, right? That waste materials have to be mm, excrete out of the body, right? Otherwise, if they accumulate inside our body, that will damage our whole body systems, right? So, in order to avoid that problems, we have to expel out these waste materials from inside our body. That process of expelling out of waste materials is called excretion. Do you understand it? The excretion is the process of expelling out of waste materials from our body. So, what is the excretory product of respiration? What we expel out during breathing?
Carbon dioxide.
Very good. We expel out carbon dioxide. That is a waste, right? Okay. Imagine you are running in a race. After that, what happened?
We sweat.
Yes, very good, Mina. You sweat. That sweat is also a waste product in our body. Okay, and at that time the body expel out the extra water and salt from our body, that is sweat. Okay, and if you drink too much of water, what happen? You have to urinate it out, right?
Yeah.
That urine is also a waste. And when we eat food, there are some waste materials after digestion. That waste material is also we expel out. And these all are the type of excretory products in animals. All these are almost similar in animals, plants, and humans, right? So, do plants have any wastes?
No.
No. Plant is a living thing, right? So all living things have all these characteristics are there in all living things. So it have to
Oxygen.
excrete something. Yes, excrete oxygen sometimes. And during respiration, it also excrete carbon dioxide, like us. Okay. Some other excretory products are also that in plants. Maybe you don't have such an idea about that things. So these are some examples of excretory products in plants. Is anything is familiar to you? Anyone?
Gums, resin.
Gums, resin. Have you seen that rubber tree?
Yeah,
How many of you see that plant? Rubber plant or rubber tree and cutting of that rubber and like that? Anybody?
No.
Hadi Muhammad seen that and other. Ayan, have you seen that?
I've not seen cutting, but I've seen rubber tree.
Don't you see it in movies at least? In Malayalam movies?
Yeah, I have seen videos.
I seen in the pictures.
Okay. Okay. So this resins that come out of that plant, a rubber plant, is a waste material actually. Okay, and we can use it as a useful product. So that's why we cut it and take it for our use. Okay. Next one is gums. Gums. Maybe you may see that gums. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen this? In some plants, you can see gums come. It come out of its bark. Okay, these gums are also used by us for making some some cosmetics. It is used, some medicines. It is used. It's only selective. All plants gum is not used for medicine. Some plants gums is used for medicines also in Ayurvedic medicines and like that. And also it is used for making gums. That what is that? That gum you used to stick something, no? All those things are made from this. Okay. And next is peeling of bark. Have you ever seen that bark of the plants are peeled off?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, have you seen that? Have you ever seen that? No. Don't you see any tree? Bark is when I was a child, I always used to peel that bark. It is very easy to peel off, and you can see some gums inside that bark when you peel too much. Okay,
Maybe here the trees are peeling a little, not
ah,
that much.
there when you come to Kerala, you can see a lot of trees like this. Okay, next is transpiration. That word may be new to you, right? We sweat sometimes. The time water and salt from our body come out, right? Like that, plants inside the plants, the some water is come out of the plant through the leaves. Okay, that part of the plant where the water is coming out, that part is called stomata. That word is not necessary to by hearting. Just Hear this. Just understand that concept only. Okay. Water vapor is lost through these stomata. Stomata are small pores, small holes seen under the leaves. Okay. Through that water come out of the plants. That is also a way of excreting out the waste material or waste excess water from the plants. Okay. These are the ways of excretion in plants. Is much clear, children? Okay, fine.
Yes.
Done. Next is about the movement in animals. What is a movement?
Walking.
Walking is a type of movement, running is a type of movement, dancing is a movement. Movement is just what? Displacement of the position, right? Displacement of a position of an organism. It is moving from one place to another. We can move. Plants move like that. Is it? Is there any movement in plants?
No.
I think so.
Yes, right. There, do you think no movement in plants? No movement. It can't displace from one place to another, but there are some movements, right? When the wind blows, the plant will move to one side, right? That is also a
Ma'am, I
movement.
don't mean like that. I mean like the stem is moving.
Yes, the stem is moving. Do you think it is a movement in plant?
And maybe in
Can
some
you
plant.
can you consider it as a movement? It is a part of a. It is a character of a living thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No?
No, because at that time, see, when a wind blow, uh, a plant part or leaves is moving, right? At that time, the plant is not moving by itself. It is moving according to the wind. It takes the help from other, something from external, right? So it cannot be considered as a movement. Plants have some movements. Any idea? Without any external force, directly any external force. See,
The
when
roots.
what?
When the roots are growing.
Yes, very good. That is a movement. The roots are growing into the soil and it moves a long distance. For instance, if in dry areas, if there is no water, the roots grow and move kilometers and kilometers in search of water. Right? That is a movement in plant. Anything else? Any other idea? Think like that. Okay, I don't want to make you in trouble. So, these are the movements in humans. This is the way how animals they run, they jump, right? What about the birds? They fly, right? That is the type of movement in
Ma'am, I
birds.
can't see your screen.
What?
I
Is
can't see the screen.
what about others? Can you see the screen?
I can see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Maybe
ma'am,
it's
I can see the screen.
okay. Maybe it's your problem, man. Can you please check it?
Actually, I am joined in mobile because my laptop is not working.
Okay, it's maybe that you can see that. Do you have any idea how is there any option for him to see the screen? Anyone?
I don't know.
Okay, sorry. Actually, I don't have any idea about that thing. How can you see that or like? Okay, you just listen to the class. I will explain what is in the picture. Okay. So what about
Ma'am,
the what?
ma'am, after the class, you're supposed to upload a video, right? He can watch
Yes.
that.
Okay, okay. You can watch that. That's a better idea. So this is a snake. Snake is a reptile, right? So their movement is also different. So all these are different types of movement in animals. So next about the movement in plants. Have you ever seen this touch me not plant?
Yeah,
I've seen.
Do you ever touch that plant?
yeah, a lot of time.
Okay, Zaki, don't you see the touch me not plant?
Yes, I've seen it.
Minna Mariam, have you ever seen that?
When you touch it, the
Yes.
leaves fold,
Okay,
fold
Hadi
inward.
Muhammad, just a minute now. Hadi Muhammad, do you ever seen the touch me not plant? A small plant with a
Yes, sir.
small. Okay, very good. So what happened when you touch that flower leaf?
It folds.
Yes, very good. Its leaves good folds. That is a movement in a plant. Okay, that is a movement. Have you ever heard about the dragon fruit? Dragon. What is that? Uh, Rafflesia. That
The dragon
catches
fruit.
dragon fruit, not dragonfly. I'm sorry, I forgot that name. Just leave it.
Dragonfly.
Have you ever heard about the flower plant called Rafflesia?
No.
No.
Yeah,
That's who's Fatima Sarfa. Have, do you have heard about that?
yeah.
Do you
It's
know the
biggest
peculiar?
flower.
Uh, what is the specialty of that flower? Do you know that?
No.
Oh, when insect or some organisms come on that
Oh,
uh,
I know.
yes,
When an insect goes in its mouth, it closes and eat it.
yes, that's a type of
Yeah,
movement. Okay, have you ever heard
There's
about that?
also Venus. There's also the Venus flytrap.
Yes, Venus flytrap is there, and all these are type of movements, and these movements are for their adaptation to the external environment. This touch me not plant force because in order to escape from other organisms. Some organism when they touch on that leaf, it get feared. When it falls, that insect get feared, and that they and the the plant can escape from that organism. So all these are their mode of adaptation. For us, it is not the case of adaptation. It is our need to move from one place to another, or we have to move according to the environment and according to the external factors. So it's not the case of plants. Plants movement is for adapting to the external atmosphere for their survival. Okay. Next, what is this flower? Do you know the name of the?
Sunflower.
Very good. It's a sunflower.
sunflower.
Very good. So sunflower. Do you know any peculiarities of this sunflower? Any speciality?
There's seeds. A lot of seeds on the front.
No, no. It has a movement. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Quite
It moves towards direction of the sun.
very good. That's why it get that name sunflower. It moves towards the sun. At the morning, it faces to the flower faces toward the east. At the noon, it will be straight upward, and at the evening, it will be in the west, direct towards the west side. So that movement, that is a type of movement in a plant. Saki, where are you?
Nothing. My mother just came back. I went to open the door.
Okay. So next one is what I answered. The movement in roots. Movement of roots, water, and movement of water inside the stem, and like that. Okay, water comes absorbed by the roots, and it moves towards the stem and to the leaves, and all these are also the movement of plants. This much clear. So this is about the movement. Next is sensitivity, right? Sensitivity. What is sensitivity in plants? Here we are.
Like we touch and they sense. Yeah.
Yes. Touch me not plant is a best example. When we touch, it folds. It's a sensitivity. It senses the something is near me or something is touching me. It understand. That's why it's fold. Okay. So it's a one example of sensitivity. Next is this. This is a type of movement also. Have you ever seen plants like this?
Yeah.
It is very. Uh, is anybody that not seen this type of plants? Is any
I've seen.
good? Actually, this is very common in coastal areas and in coastal areas it is very common, and you can see some other places on normal lands it also there. What happen here it is the plant is moving towards the sunlight. The plants need sunlight for photosynthesis, right? So in order to get more and more sunlight, the plant move in the direction of the sunlight. So it is sensitive to the sunlight, right? So this is other type of sensitivity in plants. Do you have any doubt in this? Minna Mariam, are you
No.
sleeping?
No.
Okay. And other sensitivity is in the roots also. It is sensitive to the chemicals or nutrients or minerals that present in the soil, right? If there is a harsh chemical in that soil, do the root grow on that side? No, the root will never go to that side because that can sense that chemical will harm me or harm the whole plant. So I don't want to go there. I have to search another way for my food or for water. Okay, that is a way of a sensitivity. Okay, what about our human sensitivity? We have what? We have specialized sense organs, right? We have specialized sense organs to sense. Okay, which are the sense organs in our body?
Ear,
Yeah,
Yes,
nose,
eyes,
and
nose,
Skin.
skin.
right. Ear, eyes, tongue, nose, and skin. All these help us to sense our surroundings. And we can respond to the various stimulus, external stimulus according to these senses. This much clear? This is about the sensitivity. Fine. Next is about reproduction. What is reproduction? Reproduction means giving birth to young ones or making the next generation. Okay, that process is called reproduction. Is it similar in plants, animals, birds? Is it all similar?
no.
No.
No. So, what's the case of a plant? How it
Eh,
reproduce? I said that the
By seed.
some plant stem can reproduce into a new plant, right? Do you know any example for that?
Yeah, aloe vera.
Very good. Aloe vera, if you cut the stem, you can grow it into a new plant. Next, rose, jasmine, all these you can. Aloe vera needs root, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Aloe vera is a stem can grow into another one, or needs some root also, I think. You have to
No,
cut it.
it's a plant.
I know the plant aloe vera. Is it grow by cutting its stem?
No.
No.
It needs some root to grow, right?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yes.
Yes.
So it's not the example for that. So you can grow a rose plant, jasmine plant. That thing you can cut the stem and it can grow into another plant. Okay. And what about the banana? Do you know what is the specialty of banana plant? Have you ever seen that?
yes.
Okay.
Animals eat this banana and they poop it out.
No, that's not the case of banana. There is a difference in banana. Not a banana fruit can reproduce into a new plant. Look at the first picture. When a big near the big tree, banana plant, you can see small ones, right? Can you see that? That's the
Yeah.
way. That's the way how banana plant reproduce. The small plants will grow from the bottom of the mother plant, right? Or what about the apple, mango, jackfruit, and like that? What about that? How they reproduce? Don't you have any idea about that?
With their seeds.
Yes, the seeds of that plants reproduce, develop into a new plant. So what about lion, tiger, and that like big living big animals, large animals? What about that? They give birth to their young ones, right? Like
Yeah.
humans do. Okay, like humans, they give birth to their young ones. And what about birds?
They
They lay
lay
eggs.
First they give eggs.
Yes, they lay eggs. What about fishes?
They also give eggs.
Yes.
or they birth also.
Okay, yes, some fishes are there, they give birth to young ones also. So so you got that idea, right? This is the process. This is reproduction. Organisms reproduce their young ones. That process is called reproduction. So next is respiration. What is respiration?
To take breathe in underwater.
Yes, they take in oxygen or breathe in air. That process is called respiration, and this is the case in plants and animals. What happened in plants? The their plants give out oxygen and take in carbon dioxide, and that carbon oxygen we take in, right? So plants give out carbon dioxide, oxygen during the photosynthesis period. The plants respire in the same way how we respire. Okay. Photosynthesis is for what? For making food. Respiration is the breathing process, right? For all the time, breathing and photosynthesis are carrying out in plants. But we during the daytime, the photosynthesis is very active, right? At that time, the sunlight is there, so photosynthesis is very active, and that's why didn't think about the respiration process in plants. Actually, at that time, plants are also respiring. They are also taking in oxygen. They are also using oxygen. Okay, but in the night time, the photosynthesis is not much happen because there is no sunlight. At that time, plants give out carbon dioxide and take in more oxygen. Okay. Have you ever heard that some old people say that don't lay down under the tree in night time? Have you
Yeah.
ever heard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's because at the night time the plants give out carbon dioxide. If you lay
Yeah. They
down,
give carbon dioxide so much.
yes, they give out so too much of carbon dioxide. If you lay down under a tree or if you sit under a tree, you may feel suffocating. Okay, that's the reason why the old people say like that. Okay, this much clear.
But that's true.
What? Okay, this is not like that. So there is a question in your textbook that car car a living thing or a non-living thing?
No,
So what is a
non-living thing.
it's a non-living thing, 10% sure that. But we have learned that there are seven characteristics of living organisms, and you can see that such characteristics in car also. Do can move, right?
Yeah,
Okay, car taking fuels and it is transferred it into energy for their movement, right?
yeah,
Okay, we take in food and we move, we use it as energy. I like that car take in fuel and use it as energy for their movement. And some cars are sensitive to light. If it is dim, automatically there are automatic cars, automatic gears are there in the cars, right? Or some cars have some sensors, uh, and some cars don't need drivers, right? So all this happened
Yeah, like
in
Tesla.
what?
Tesla.
Yes. So in that cases, the cars have sensitivity. Cars can move. Cars take nutrition and like that. Even then, why it is not a living thing?
because they didn't reproduce.
Yes, they cannot reproduce. That's a very
They were made by humans.
they can't grow. Can it grow?
No,
No. So if the
no.
seven characteristics are there in an organism, then only it become a living thing. Understand? So I think time is already up. So this question is in your textbook. Please check that questions and write and try to write the answer. In the next class, we will discuss the questions and answers. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So one more
Okay.
heading is there. Don't live. What is the difference between a dead and non-living? Is dead a non-living thing?
A living thing dies and not living thing doesn't.
Yes, that means that was once alive. It was once alive. Now it is not alive. Right? That is
Yes.
dead. Non-living thing means it can't never be alive. It can't never have life. That is a non-living thing. But dead means it was once living, but now it is not living. So can you say which are the dead ones and which are the non-living ones here in this option?
The
the
trees,
dead
the
ones
trees,
are
the
the
boxes,
trees, the flowers,
Wait.
fish.
Wait. What about the plant? Is it dead? First picture. Is it dead or non-living?
It's
Dead.
dead,
Dead.
Dead.
It is dead. What about the stone?
non-living,
It's non-living.
Not
Very good. What about the wood?
dead.
dead. Not dead.
Dead. It's a dead
dead,
part of a living thing, right?
yeah,
Okay, what about the fallen flower?
dead,
It's dead.
It's a dead thing. It's not a non-living thing. What about the sun?
non-living,
Dead.
It's non-living. What about the fish?
dead,
Dead.
Dead. It's dead. What about the ball?
non-living,
Non dead.
Non-living. So that's clear to you, right?
Yes.
yeah,
So these are the answers. The wood and the plant that was a part of plant once it was living, and what about the flower that was a part of a big flower, and now it is dead. And fish once it was living, now it is dead. Fine.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Ah,
Why fishes are when the fishes are dead, they open their mouth. Why is it like that?
uh, it's because at the last time they make while they dead going to die, at that time they may feel so much of suffocations, right? Where after that at that time obviously all of us or most of the people open their mouth, okay, because of that too much of pain and like that they open it. But when it get dead, it can't close back. Most of the humans are also like that, but what happens to that is within 4 hours we can make it close. We can most of the dead body when a person die, we close their eyes where sometimes
Ma'am, our
they
time is done.
what.
Our time is done.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that questions we can discuss in the next class. Is it okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, just read the textbook and come in the next class. Just go through the questions in that. Okay,
Okay.
fine. Bye.
Okay.
You
Bye,
can
ma'am.
Bye.
you can leave.
Bye.
Bye.